And we're back. I've cut a whole bunch of tiles out. Pretty simple, pretty easy. And I'm going to show you what the next step is. And we're going to take my Sharpie pen and get my ruler. I'm going to mark off 5-inch marks on here. Now, back in the old days, and I say old days because I was from the early days of gaming. Apparently my Sharpie's given out, but as long as it makes an indent mark on there, it's good. And back in the old days, when I was first a dungeon master, back in 1979, gaming only been around for RPG gaming's only been around about 4 years when I got started. I drew my dungeon tiles out on poster board and cut them out. Here we go. See, I made inch marks here, and I have a simpler way of drawing a straight line than trying to use that ruler because I'm old and I don't know. I guess there. But what I do is I make 2 marks, and I take this barbecue skewer where my 2 marks are, and I just press it in to the foam board, and it makes a nice little indentation just like that, and it's straighter than what I can do trying to draw it in with a ruler, you know. I'm just going right down the line, making my marks. Pretty easy. We go on this side here and do the other. What we're going to make, my objective to make on this dungeon is that I wanted to make it look like old ruined rubble type cracked rock. So I'm hoping to pull that off, like you would find in an old ruined temple or something, you know. So, okay, I made my lines that way, and I'm going to use my little wooden oh yeah, this is coming out. Now you don't have to do this. This is just for me, but as you can tell, it makes a pretty good tile. Another thing I like to do is I like to take my X-Acto knife and just slowly, softly draw the lines in a little deeper. Man, that first one. See, I told you I couldn't draw a straight line. And I just draw in with my X-Acto knife where I push the indentations in. Now, you don't have to do this. I mean, you don't have to. I like to make it like individual stones. So now, in the earlier videos, I showed you how to do this with a Walmart blue camping pad, which I drew these in with a wood burning tool. But it's springtime, and it's kind of hard to get the World camping pad right now. So, and I decided I wanted to make dungeon tiles that are cheap and inexpensive to make, that people can make on their own and not have to, you know, chunk out a lot of money for XPS foam or Proxxon cutters or whatever. Okay, now that I've got the dungeon tiles indentation in, and I drew with my what I like to do with this is that, I don't know why I like to use this ballpoint pen, but it seems to work really well for this. And I just go down the lines that I made, and see, it makes a bigger indentation. And when you paint it, it'll make the tile stand out better. All right. And there you go. You got your first basic tile done. Pretty simple and easy. And in the next video, I'm going to go ahead and do a bunch more of these. In the next video, I'm going to show you how we're going to enhance them, give it the look of rubble rock, like rock, old broken rock, and enhance it before we start the painting business. But for right now, this is how you build your basic tile. And I'm going to go through the rest of this stack and make a bunch more. And then I'm going to show you how we can enhance them even more on the flip side. See you then on the Dragon's Den. Bye for now.